Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating a Harley Quinn look that I did a few weeks ago. I did this look when I went to go see the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey film. She is my personal favourite character, so I obviously had to go kind of dressed up for it. If you want to see that original picture, it is on my Instagram. The link for that will be in the description below. But this time when I do the makeup, I'm going to do a bit more to give it a bit more oomph. So Harley Quinn is my personal favourite DC character. I absolutely love her. She was originally brought into the DC universe in the original Batman animated series as the Joker's love interest, which has obviously followed her throughout the majority of her roles within the games, the films, whatever. She's always known as Joker's girlfriend. Her original name is Dr. Harley Quinzel. She met the Joker in Arkham Asylum when she was assigned to be the one to try help him, but in the end he ended up turning her crazy, as it were. I personally love how she is developed as a character throughout renditions. DC released the New 52 franchise, and that's where she kind of went out on her own. She had a standalone comic then, as well as the Suicide Squad comics. And yes, I do have every single one of the New 52 comics of Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad ones, as well as all the side ones that came with it. So in the standalone one, she isn't with the Joker anymore. They like split up, they've had a fight. And that kind of follows through with the Suicide Squad one as well. So DC followed her comics through with the DC Rebirth series, and that again was another bout of the Harley Quinn, which is still going now, and that carried on with the Suicide Squad as well. They have also done a few side ones, such as Harley's Little Black Book, and that like kind of follows her with different characters in like a little. They don't follow each other too much, they're just individual comics as well, but they're in the Black Book series, so there's 6 of them. And then the most recent one, side one that they've done is the Harleen series, and it's kind of like it starts from the beginning, and I think it's just, I'm not finished reading, but I think it's just from how she met the Joker, and it's a bit more in depth with that, and more on her side of the story, and it's so far very good. She's now got her own TV series on the DC Universe streaming site. It's done by the woman who played Penny from the Big Bang series. I cannot pronounce the name to save my life because, as you've seen in previous videos, I can't pronounce things very well. I'm a nightmare for it. So that's currently on its 2nd series. I would recommend. Released every Friday on the DC streaming. She's also been obviously in her own standalone film, which is the Birds of Prey, as well as the Suicide Squad film, and she's also been in animated series such as like the Batman original one where she first came out, and the other Batman series that followed that, as well as the Superman animated series, the Justice League animated series. She's also been in the animated Suicide Squad film, which was the Hell to Pay one, as well as many more, and I mean many more. That she appears in quite a lot in different renditions of her as well. She's also been in a lot of the games. So she's been in the Batman games, all of them, like the Arkham series that they did. She's been in them. And she's also been in the Injustice games 1 and 2. She plays a part in both of them. As a character, I find her so interesting. She is insane, but she's also incredibly smart. And I find that so interesting. And she's also good in her own little way. Like her own little crazy way. She is a good guy. I have a personal favourite voice actress for her, and that is Tara Strong, and I do actually really like Margaret Robbie's portrayal of her in the Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey film. Sorry again if I have mispronounced that name, because again, terrible at pronouncing things. Feel free to ask me anything about Harley Quinn or anything like that in the comments down below. I will answer them to the best of my ability. So before we get started on today's makeup look, which is what we're going to go into now, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I am still very new at this and I am trying to grow, so every little helps. So if you can get me noticed, that'd be fantastic, and that way you don't miss out on any new DC inspired film unboxings I might do. Let me know what you'd like to see next. I'm considering doing a skincare routine. If you'd like to see that, let me know. And let me know which DC characters you'd like me to do next. Possibly going to be either Batgirl or Poison Ivy as my next ones. I also have ideas for Superman as well. So let me know what you'd like to see. And for today's look as well, all products that I do use, in case I forget to say in the video, will be listed down below. If you have any questions about the products, do let me know and I will answer them. And yeah, let's get started. So to start with, I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C5. And I'm going to use the Morphe Jeffree Star Little Sponge. I'm just going to prime my eyes with this. I'm going to do an eye at a time because it's obviously going to be different colours. So I'm going to go in at first with the Conspiracy palette. I will also be using the Blood Sugar palette as well today for the reds. So first I'm going to use the Morphe 507 brush from the Pride collection, and I'm going to dip in the Flaming Hot shade. With this shade, I am just basically making a base. I'm going to go in with the Blood Sugar palette. I'm going to go in with the Cherry Soda shade. And I'm going to use the Morphe 431 brush. And that's going to add a bit more of a darkness to it, a bit of depth. It's like a dark red. I was just going to use the whole Blood Sugar palette, but I'll use the Prick shade. Because it is a very light red. But I ended up going with the Flaming Hot because my shade Prick in this is very chalky, and I don't know whether it's just my palette that it's ended up like that, or if it's just me. Who knows? It's not going as dark as I would 100% like. I'm going to go in with the Fresh Meat shade. Just a little bit, and I'm just going to use it just to darken it just a touch. I'm just going to take the Morphe 513 brush and I'm just going to blend it all out a bit. But I might go back to the Shane Dawson palette and use Pigmeat, which is a very pink colour, but I'm just going to use that to try and blend it a bit. I'm just going to go back in with the Cherry Soda and some of the Flaming Hot, just re-darkening it up, more of a kick so that it's a bit more vibrant. So I am going to go in with the Morphe 167 brush, which is one of the shimmery shade. I'm going to use a mix of two. I'm going to use some of this one, which is Blood Sugar. And it's quite a dark one, so I'm going to leave that like in this kind of area. And then I'm going to use Candy Floss, which is quite a light one, and that will just lighten it up a bit. I am just going to use some of the Candy Floss shade. I'm going to use the Morphe 152 brush. Hopefully it picks it up because it is quite a soft colour. It's a little buttery. I have somehow got like a dot in it as well. It is that soft. I am now going to take some of the colours and bring them onto my eye. I think I'm going to stick with the Cherry Soda onto my eye, and I will blend it with the pigment from the Shane, just a mix of the two palettes. for this eye, I'm going to first go in with the concealer again, just to prime my eye a bit. So I'm going to go in with the MAC 221 brush, and I'm going to use What's the Tea, the shade here. And like I did with the Flaming Hot shade, I'm just going to use that as a base shade. Then I'm going to go with the KVD 10th anniversary palette, and I'm going to go with the shade Melanie, which is this deep blue here. For that, I'm going to use the Morphe 506 brush. Use the What's the Tea shade again, just to try and blend it out a bit at the top. Let me know, guys, who is your favourite DC character? I would love to hear it. I actually have 3 Harley Quinn statues in my collection as well. One of them is it's by Kotobukiya, I think is how you say it. They do my absolute favourite designs and statues. I currently have their Harley Quinn one, their Starfire 2nd edition one, and their Raven one, and I currently have on pre-order their Poison Ivy one that is about to be released. I'm going to use that Morphe 166 brush. I'm going to try this peach shade here. It's a very light blue, but it's got the shimmer to it. And then, as earlier, I'm going to put some of the colours on the under of my eye. So I think from here I'm going to do my foundation and stuff. I'm just going to use the concealer again just to make a base. And again I'm going to use the Morphe Jeffree Star sponge. So I'm going to do my normal. I'm going to mix the primer from KVD Beauty as well as my normal foundation, which is the Light 42 Neutral. But I'm also going to mix in the Light 44 Cool because I was out in the sun last week and I have ended up with a bit of colour on my face now. So I don't look too washed out, I'm going to only mix a tiny bit in just to give it a bit more colour. So let's take a few pumps of this, and a few of this one, and maybe we'll do one because we don't want to get too crazy. One thing I will say about these foundations, if you leave them for any period of time, they will end up clogging up the nozzle that they come out of. So normally before use, I will do one pump on like a wipe or something because otherwise it ends up mixing in. So I'm going to today use the foundation brush from the 10th anniversary collection from KVD, and that's just to mix the colour in my hand and then just put a layer on, and then I'm going to blend it out with this sponge. So now I'm just going to use the sponge, blend out what I can, and then if I need to add more product, I will. So now I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Fawn. This is what I use for my contour. So I'm taking the E62 brush from Morphe, and I'm just dipping that in the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. And I'm just gently blending it into my nose, only lightly though, just to give it a bit of a contour. From there, I'm going to take the Jeffree Star translucent powder. And then I'm going to take the Morphe sponge on this end. I'm just going to pop that onto the eye area. So I'm going to take the KVD Shade and Light contour palette, and I'm just going to take this shade here. So now with the rest of the powder that I have from the Jeffree Star, I'm going to use this brush and I'm just going to pop it all over my face to set everything. I think I'm going to do my brows next, and then we're going to attempt the eyeliner. I'm using the Super Brow Pomade from KVD Beauty in the shade Medium Brown. So for the eyeliner, I'm going to crack into the Equality Lip Bundle from Jeffree Star. So I'm taking Red Rum and Blue Velvet from the collection. These two. So I'm going to start with the Red Rum one. So that's the eyeliner the camera cut out while I was doing the eyeliner itself. And so from that, I'm just gonna do the blush, which I'm just using this shade. And then for the highlighter, I'm going to go in with the KVD one. Let's like this. And I'm going to use the blue one and the amethyst one as well. But I'm going to use the blue on this side. And then you can go either two ways with the lips. You can either go blue or red. I'm going to go with the blue one. This is from KVD and it's the shade Echo in the Everlasting Lip Shades. So this is the finished look. I wouldn't say it's one of the best. I am self-taught, so I am learning as I go. I feel like if I was to do it again, I might put a concealer or something down where I'm putting the eyeliner first to give the colours their own like power to them, if you know what I mean. This is with the blue lip. I'm actually going to add a bit of shimmer to it, and so this is now the finished look with a hint of shimmer added to it. So as before, I had just a matte blue lip. I've now added the Smashbox Iced Out shade, and it is a shimmer shade. It unfortunately does not matte down. So yeah, so if you like this look, again, please like and subscribe. Again, I am still learning. I am self-taught, so I hope I can improve as we go on. But I hope you like it. I hope you try it out. If you do, let me know. Follow me on Instagram as well, and show me the looks that you create with this kind of style. Let me know again any other ideas you might have for looks for me to do next. Do you like the idea of me doing the Sailor Moon series as well? And let me know if there's any other characters that you might want me to look into and do. So I hope to see you in my next video as well. So make sure we stay safe, wash our hands, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.